Preview.
Hello, I'm Harry Beaver III. I'm here to talk about the Industrial Revolution. Ever since the 17th century, multiple countries have been embraced as it has the most advanced technology. And over the years, there have been some great inventions, such as
the first steamboat built by John Fitch in 1787.
I got a combustion engine, you see, right there. And I made a steamboat engine, right? Smushed it together, made a steamboat engine. Then I put the coal in the engine, turned it into steam, and it powered the whole thing.
The first railroad system built by George Stephenson in 1825.
Basically, all you have to do is pound in the railroad spikes into the tracks and lay them in a flat surface. When you're done, any train can transport any state. It was tough for me to build my first railroad system, but I sustained it by pretending the railroad tracks were my parents.
Why wouldn't you let me have a puppy? And why do you keep making me do Dad's laundry?
And who could forget the first assembly line, invented by Henry Ford in 1903.
The main reason that I made the assembly line is to make production for the Ford Model T faster. Normally, it would take nearly 12 hours just to make one, but now it nearly takes about 5 hours, so it can be cheaper for the citizens.
And speaking of automobiles, did you know that the first stop sign was invented in 1915 by Philip Eno?
Why are you just sitting there?
I'm waiting for it to say go. Idiots. But that was just transportation. Now we're moving on to another subject. Banks.
The first official bank of the United States was established in 1795 by the U.S. government. It was mainly used to keep your money and keep it safe. And that's how insurance was born.
So you want hair insurance?
Yeah.
And also loans.
So let me get this straight. You want a $10,000 loan for a candy bike.
Yeah.
So why is that?
Okay, moving on to another subject. Cotton and cloth.
The first cotton gin was designed in 1793 by Eli Whitney. Cotton obviously comes from cotton plants, but the South grew a lot more than the North, so the North had to borrow some from the South.
Here's your cotton supply for a month. Now I gotta get back to my ex-wife. Ex-wife? What happened? And she said things weren't really working out, but she said we could still be cousins. Moving on to another subject. Music.
Music has been around for quite a long time, and there have been many great innovations and inventions. Most popular, of course, is the guitar. The first guitar was invented in 1779 by Gato Vencia, and ever since then, it's caused people to invent great music genres. The most famous one is the blues.
I got them blues, and I smell like poo.
This inspired people to form together and make a band.
Now I know you're asking yourself, what about the quality of life for the citizens? Well, that's a different story.
If you were white, you were free as a bird, while the African American people were shipped from Africa to work as slaves.
Hey, Quag Dingo, you want to play I Spy again?
No.
I spy something beige.
Wood.
Yeah!
Preview.
Usually, women would stay home or work at factories. They weren't as paid as much as men, but they were paid more than children.
Oh, this is easier. Yeah, we can handle this, okay?
Usually, children would work at cotton factories, although the conditions in the factories were very poor and they were paid very little. Eventually, child labor was abolished.
Sir?
What do you want now?
I accidentally sewed this monkey to my hair.
You fired. Next. But those are just a few of the many great innovations and inventions made
I'm Harry Beaver.